Who's in the mood for some Euros action? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel, where it is time for the match live watch-along of Turkey against Italy. And joining me is Mr. George Kyle. How are you doing, George?
Very well, Doug. Yep, extremely excited. Obviously, been waiting many years for this, and obviously 3 years now since the previous tournament. A year postponed, but really excited to be starting. Obviously, with a good fixturing against Italy, against Turkey. So, yeah, really pleased.
Yeah, definitely. The Turkey 11 is going down the bottom of your screen there. It is Caglar, Shelik, Soyuncu, Demiral, Meraz, Yokuslu, who I think played for West Brom, Karaman, Tufan, Yasici, Calhanoglu and Yilmaz. And also, I will have the Italy lineup coming on there as well. We've got Donnarumma, Florenzi, Bonucci, Chiellini, Spinazzola. That's a good Italian name, that one. Barella, Jorginho, Locatelli, Immobile, and Verratti. So, looking at those two teams, obviously, Italy have gone 4-3-3. Turkey is more of a 4-1-4-1 formation.
Yeah. It's going to be quite interesting to see how they sort of match up. But when you sort of read through that team, you know, it's quite surprising really how sort of star-studded Italy actually are. They have got quite a lot of good players, or players that have been well known for many years. Obviously, you've got many players there, especially that sort of back line. I think that'll be quite good. Obviously Bonucci and Chiellini have played together so many times, haven't they, over so many years? And obviously you've got Jorginho, who they'll be hoping to sort of dictate the tempo. Barella's very good as well, and obviously up front. Obviously, as the studio pundits at the BBC have mentioned, they're hoping for a bit more from Ciro Immobile on the national level, because obviously he did very well in Serie A. I think last season it wasn't he, where he won the golden shoe in Italy. So
this is an interesting way to get the ball to the pitch. They're bringing a car out to basically bring the ball to the pitch.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. They've taken like social distancing to the nth degree. I mean,
I think they've taken it a wee bit too far, to be honest with you.
But someone's got to have placed that ball in the actual car. So someone hopefully did that with gloves, and they hopefully had it in some sort of like freezer for days.
Aye, absolutely. Well, we're just minutes from kick-off. Italy have actually not lost a qualifier or a competitive game in Rome since 1954. Will that change tonight? Let's have a wee look.
I think the thing with Turkey is that, I mean, this is obviously speaking historically, is there have been so many times in big tournaments where they've proved a surprise. I mean, obviously I'm sadly sort of old enough to remember the 2002 World Cup, in which Turkey got extremely far there, and obviously only got beaten in the semi-final by Ronaldo Nazario with his toe poked finish in a 1-0. So, and there was obviously Euro 2008. I seem to remember as well. They were very good there as well. So yeah, Turkey and definitely not there to make up the numbers. But as you said, that's an impressive record that Italy have got. And just out of interest, I haven't actually managed to check this, but obviously, as you said, Italy, obviously this game's in Rome. Are most of Italy's games in Rome then as well? So
I think most of them are. Yeah, I think most of them are. I think what you'll see probably, I think most of Wales's games are in Baku, I think. Right. So that could be very interesting. But I'm just looking at obviously the Turkey team. I'm a wee bit surprised to see Demiral there instead of Kabak. I thought Kabak might have started with Soyuncu, but there we go.
What are your thoughts on obviously centre back situation at the moment in terms of Liverpool? Because obviously you've got Konate's now signed. Is that correct?
Yeah, Konate's now signed. Yeah. I think. Look, I think we need to get somebody in beforehand, because the one thing you can say is that if you suffered, what we did last season with Matip, Gomez, and Van Dijk all being injured, and then not having to rely on Nat Phillips, Reece Williams, and to a certain extent Fabinho and Henderson as your centre backs, you're always going to struggle. As well, Italy just had a chance there. Great play down the right there from Barella, played in Immobile,
Yeah, it's
just past the post.
Yeah,
just past the post as well.
Good to see the fans are all getting in the spirit as well. We've got the wig on there with the Italian colours on.
Evening, Mr. Russell.
All right.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. Aye.
Good.
Come on, you bastards, play for me.
Are you surprised Emerson doesn't start at left back, George, for Italy?
It's one of those. Well, to be honest though, it's not as if he's lit up. He's lit up for Chelsea. If you're getting replaced by Ben Chilwell, and if Ben Chilwell is sort of like the main first choice, you've got some problems. But I mean, just on that as well, just on the Ben Chilwell thing, I don't know if you saw that in Jose Mourinho's first 11 of who he would pick for England. I don't know if you saw that it was Ben Chilwell picked a left back instead of Luke Shaw, which shows that he still holds that enmity towards Luke Shaw.
Oh dear, yeah, that's the thing with Mourinho. He'll always have a grudge against somebody, and I think that looked like handball. I don't know if it's been given. Turkey manager, by the way, is Sunul Güneş, who has replaced Fatih Terim as the manager of Turkey, and obviously we all know who the manager of Italy is. It is Roberto Mancini. So
perfect man for the job.
I would agree. I think if in an international tournament, I think it's one thing to say that I think he's probably got the managerial credibility, I would say.
Mm-hmm. And he's turned them around so well into such an attacking team as well.
Mm.
They're so perfectly balanced.
And also, have you noticed that Lorenzo Pellegrini, who has been linked with Liverpool recently, is actually out of the Euros. He actually picked up a knee injury. So
right,
a bit of a blow for Italy.
Yeah, it's a proper shame.
I think you probably want to avoid that signing then, Doug, don't you, after what's happened with your side this season? You don't want another injury-prone player coming to Liverpool.
Gosh,
I think it's still worth getting him. I think it's still worth getting him, to be honest.
Good evening to everyone. I will come to the comments. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring, guys. I've Portugal back. They better win it. Yeah, I got them in the sweepstakes, so I'm hoping that they go on and win it. But obviously it's the opening game.
I'm currently on 2 laptops. I'm watching from my Chromebook. I'm just finishing work, and I've got the TV on an Ultra 4 HD.
Aye, nice. I thought Josh would have been here, actually. I'm quite surprised. But I know he said that... Yeah.
If he doesn't join, we could always try and bring Nathan in and just wind him up for being a Cardiff fan or something.
Well, obviously, Nathan would be quite good. For me, Italy are a dark horse in the Euros for me. And hello, everyone. Hello, Connor. Hope you're doing well, Connor.
In my opinion, these are the 2 dark horse teams.
I would agree. Hello to Disdain. I am doing very well. And hello, Drake Lopez. Hello, Elevator Kid. Sadly, I won't watch the England-Croatia game. Oh, well, there you go. Josh did not forget.
Much.
do you know what's probably happened? He's probably fallen asleep or something.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to fall asleep,
the back.
If you want to fall asleep, you fall asleep watching England.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, that's good.
You're not missing much.
Oh.
This will be a very electric game. Like once both teams get going, like I said, it sort of went exactly what I said yesterday. It started slow, and you'll watch as the game builds in, and then as soon as it gets to 20-minute mark, bang.
They're passing it around here. Shakir's gone into it. Bit of a mix-up there between Shakir and Soyuncu. Soyuncu just telling Shakir basically call for me. To be fair, I have to say I'm on Soyuncu's case there. I think Shakir should have probably called out for that, but
Big problem for the Italians is there's no Verratti in midfield.
I'm surprised he doesn't start. I'm very surprised. Very, very surprised.
When I checked the app, I didn't see he was on the bench.
Maybe carrying an injury. Maybe.
It's a shame because he is by far their best midfielder. Like, there's no Tonali either. Yep, I was saying I was hoping the same.
Yeah, Barella is a very good player. Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, he's awesome. Even for a rival team, I can't deny it. It's a balanced team, like balanced midfield. You got Jorginho, Locatelli, and Barella. Locatelli do the defensive work, Barella the box to box, and Jorginho somehow a creator.
Aye. But yeah, Italy have only conceded 7 goals in their last 24 games. So it's going to be. Yeah. My player to watch is Nicolo Barella for the Euros, says Shane.
Good shout.
Ciro Immobile, George. I know that obviously he has been very prolific at club level, but see when it's like international level, it's not quite happened for him.
Yeah, it's going to have to. I think obviously a lot of people really do rate Italy. I think obviously we when we did our sort of prediction, we got them to the semi-finals, didn't we? So they are going to need someone like him to step up and score the goals necessary for them to go through. The group that they're in as well, I think obviously they've been slightly fortunate to be in at least a slightly more straightforward group than some of the other ones. So it's important that obviously he starts to get into a run of scoring form. So.
Yeah, definitely. There's loads of players we're looking forward to watching in the Euros. Obviously, Insigne is one of them. I was lucky enough to actually go and watch Liverpool Napoli at Murrayfield, and Liverpool lost 3-0. But Insigne absolutely was on another level that day. So Insigne is one for me to watch.
Top goal scorer. Insigne will be the Italians' top goal scorer, I reckon. But the players they've got in that, the likes of Berardi, Bernardeschi, Chiesa, Immobile will start. I think he'll score about maybe 3 or 4, but they'll be important goals. But I think Chiesa will give it 5 or 6.
Yeah, definitely.
He's such an underrated player as well. Like, a lot of people favour Mertens over him. I don't.
Yeah.
I definitely don't.
Italy just passing it around, just trying to find that killer instinct to get past what is a very, very solid Turkish backline of Demiral and Soyuncu.
They're playing in a 4-1-4-1 as well.
Yeah.
Just to come back to Disdain's question as well, one of the players I'm looking forward to from an English perspective is Jack Grealish. I think he's
definitely
just such a sort of fire starter and incredible dribbler. And I think obviously it depends on how lenient or how harsh the referees are as to whether. Obviously, because you might get a referee that will look at it and say that he's diving all the time, in which case he'll just constantly play on. But there might also be a referee that will start, obviously,
Turkey are in,
and things.
Turkey are in. That'll be a free kick. Yeah, free kick. Yilmaz had a chance. He was cleaned through, but he was brought out to the right, played a ball into Calhanoglu, and Calhanoglu filled his man. So it'll be a free kick to Italy. Are you a wee bit concerned about the ageing backline of Italy, Reece?
Massively. They've not been able to bring someone in to replace who I believe should be Bonucci. I think Bonucci's the weak link out of him and Chiellini. I think Bonucci, even though I like Bonucci, I think he's the weak link. I'm surprised that Gabbia or even Bastoni or even Romagnoli doesn't even get in ahead of him. There's energy in those, and they're capable of playing on the ball as well. So why wouldn't you give them a chance? I think it'd be smarter playing one of them. Bastoni's probably the best option. 21, just won the league title with Inter Milan. he would be the best bet.
Yeah, guys, if you are enjoying this, please hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. We're actually very, very close now to 1.3k. I was quite surprised when I was checking it. I think we're only 44 away from 1.3, which is mental. So yeah, just keep. I know it's very, very good. It's been quite a cagey first sort of 12 minutes, but I think we were kind of expecting this to be the first game, weren't we? It'd be a bit cagey,
Absolutely. That's exactly what I said was going to happen as well. It'll start like this and it'll just stay like that.
Yeah. Also, Calhanoglu has been one player I've been looking forward to watch for these Euros, because he is a talent. How did he play for Milan this season, Reece? And is news? Hang on, Italy are in. Here we go. Shot blocked, and it's going to go straight to Cakir.
Calhanoglu in particular, he had a fantastic season once again. Contract talks are stalling. Rumours that Juventus want him heavily. But overall, like, his goals and assist output is still considerably impressive as well. His delivery into the box as well is also one to be wary of. He's very good at getting the ball into the box. Very competent number 10. They can play it wide as well. Like, he's capable from any position, really. He's one to really be careful of.
Spinazzola, I'm going to have to get that name right. Headed away by Demiral. That was great defending by Demiral.
He's one to watch. Berardi.
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely agree with that.
If Sassuolo lose Locatelli and Berardi at some point, they will get relegated. If they lose both, they'll get relegated. One of them, they'll be okay. Both gone.
Yeah, definitely.
But they've always been a top team against the big boys.
Yeah, a free kick to Turkey here. Somebody is down. It is number 6, which is Ozan.
What's it? It's a centre back that plays in Germany, I think, isn't it? The number 6. Is it not Toprak? Or whatever he's called.
Oh, it could be, actually. It could be.
Yeah, he's a decent player. This Turkish team's impressive. I just don't think they'll win this game, but they might be the team that ends Italy's clean sheet run, which is 8 games on the bounce.
Oh, Soyuncu's played himself in a bit of trouble here.
Yep. Have you noticed as well, like, the way like the Italians are playing, like Jorginho, like especially in the midfield, he's surprisingly calm.
Yeah. Henderson, Mbappe, Thiago for players to watch for Helen Raybould.
Thiago, I don't see him having a good tournament, to be honest. I generally don't think he will.
It depends. It kind of depends on how Spain do, because obviously, they've been hit badly from COVID. So it remains to be seen, really. Italy having a lot of the ball at the moment that just can't seem to find. I don't think they're using the wide players well enough yet, but still early. It's still early days. It's obviously 16 minutes gone, and it's 0-0 at the moment, but.
They'll thread things through a lot tonight. Like, that's one thing you'll see is they'll try and get Chiesa and Berardi, use them as inverted wingers to work through it.
For the Euros final is England-France, although my dark horses are both Turkey and Scotland. Just got a hunch, says Diego C. Palace.
I hope England don't get anywhere near the semi-finals.
Spinazzola, that hit his back. That's not handball.
I'm surprised he still gets picked for the Italians.
Who's Spinazzola?
Yeah, I don't rate him at all.
Warriors Insigne. Oh, just wide.
I think their best options is either Luca Pellegrini as a left back, or you play El Shaarawy. He's a good player. He's a very good player.
That was a good play actually from Immobile to Insigne, and Insigne he's trying to curl it into that far corner, but it just goes wide.
The problem with El Shaarawy is he plays in the exact same position as Lorenzo Insigne. They play the exact same position, so he's not really going to get ahead of him unless he takes Immobile off and he puts Insigne into the middle, which, to be fair, would work as well.
Yeah.
But Immobile's... The good thing about... to be fair, that's not a penalty situation, even if the Italians wanted it. Mind you, it's because I've got on the fucking iPlayer app. It's useless.
Yeah, Italy are playing very well at the moment. They just can't seem to find that final ball.
Yeah. It's good to see fans in the stadium, though.
Oh, absolutely. Football's been missed without the fans.
Olimpico.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think Turkey are quite happy to sit in at the moment, aren't they? Sort of wait.
Yeah.
They just play the sort of waiting game. I think as well, obviously Turkey will see this as their biggest sort of test in the group as well, and you want to make sure you don't lose this one either. So you'll always, I think you'll always find that a lot of these opening games will be slightly tighter than other games.
Yeah, definitely. Diego said, "Is it weird to see Italy playing in all white?"
No, not really. They've done this before as a tournament opener. And it's perfectly fine for the Italians. They've actually got a very good record when they've started a tournament in white.
Bonucci thought he was Ronaldo against Porto in 2009 there, didn't he? From 40 yards, just past it.
He's a good defender, but my problem is he's getting on so badly that it's just it's a weakness.
Yeah, Turkey are definitely playing defensive. I think this has probably been a game plan from Senol Gunes for sure.
Mancini in the second half, like when it gets to that stage, if they're still drawn, like Mancini will put them on the offensive.
Yeah,
like more than what they already are. Like they are very good at passing the ball. Like that's a strength for the Italians. Is like the way they played under him. They're good. They're a good ball playing side.
Yeah, definitely.
That's better.
There's Immobile.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, hits it.
Oh, I think he's. He's.
No.
Is there VAR in this tournament? Presumably there is.
I would imagine there would be. Yeah,
VAR's in the tournament. Yeah.
Well,
and it'll have proper
officials here then.
To be fair, it was a nice shot by Immobile.
It's Italian officials on VAR as well.
Soyuncu,
I think it's right at his body, isn't it? It's right at his body. He can't.
No.
He's put his arms right in against his body, it's almost like clutching himself in the sort of fetal position. He can't. I'm sure you can't.
No. I don't think that was handball. I don't think that was handball at all. Is there a corner? Yeah, finally. Corner to Italy.
This is where it's going to get dangerous.
Yeah,
the Italians from a corner.
Italians from set pieces. You can think of the days like Pirlo, Totti. Like look at Tony. Look at Tony was very good as well. Look at Tony.
Yeah,
for sure.
Di Natale as well. Del Piero.
Absolutely.
This will be interesting. Yeah, except 2002. We won't go there.
Right, here we go. Here's Chiellini for the header.
Aye, it looks like Chiellini is going to get this.
Oh, he's going to get it. He's got it.
Oh, what a save!
What a save from Chiellini's header. I thought I'd predicted it. I thought I'd got the right man, and he was great.
To be fair, it's poor defending from Demiral. He doesn't know where Chiellini is, and it's a great tip over from Cakir.
Oh, Chiellini's quite marked. Is it?
Oh,
offside. Was as well,
offside, but chance for Italy there. Oh, here we go. LCFC Boya, hello.
It's
Take
coming.
that. Take that.
It's coming.
Take that. Shite. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
Yeah, they're just showing the incident with Soyuncu again.
I tell you what, actually,
Finally.
England's obviously with regards to Group D, very briefly, just speaking on England, obviously Croatia, Scotland, Czech Republic, because of Harry Maguire, probably not being fit for those matches, that does give England a major weakness. Because if it's Tyrone Mings, then
I honestly
or Ben White.
Yeah, I mean Ben White isn't the best defender at Brighton. Aslo's dunk. So.
And obviously, the other problem is that I think Southgate will probably try to stick with his tried and tested, which is Rashford and Sterling on the wings, which is totally the wrong option again. But it's just because he knows them and likes them, so he's playing his favourites.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that was a chance to get through there for. You can definitely see what Italy's game plan is. It's to hit them. It's to basically pass it around and then try and create an opportunity. But for Turkey, they're basically allowing the Italians to come onto them, and then what's happening, I think, is Turkey are trying to hit them on the counter.
Yeah.
It worked against Netherlands. They were very good against Netherlands, and they did that. So. But Italy are in here again. Florenzi, good defending again. Florenzi again.
Florenzi is going to be a big problem for Turkey.
Yeah.
Very good attacking fullback.
Yeah. Oh, that's good defending from Calhanoglu.
The thing is, as well,
Turkey.
Turkey trying to counter-attack is because of, obviously, as we spoke about, the ageing backline of Italy. That might be an issue, obviously, but as it stands at the moment, it's pretty. Turkey's organisation it's been excellent so far.
Yeah, 3 at the back for Mancini's Italy.
No, they're playing 4-3-3.
Oh yeah, they are playing 4-3-3.
They're playing 4-3-3. It doesn't
That's a good ball. Terrible throw though. It's gone straight back to Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, here we are.
Apparently they never missed her.
Hi, Josh.
It's called being lazy.
Bastard.
Aye. Okay.
Disappointed in you. You're 25 minutes late.
You're always saying it, so this is just savage.
But I'm not as late as this.
I think Yilmaz is offside. Yes, he is.
The game's more open now. And this is when it gets good.
It is getting more open. Yeah, it is getting very open. For sure. Need Vardinho in the squad, says LCFC Boya.
The good thing about this though is I don't have to listen to any of the who's actually on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Listen, Jumanji, this has been talking a load of rubbish again.
Oh, that it's a good thing you're listening to us then, because I can't stand Genus.
Yeah,
Can't stand Genus.
He's a walloper.
Josh is fashionably late, says LCFC Boya.
See. Tell you one thing though, if he is playing he normally doesn't. He normally plays a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. If he is playing a 3-4-3 though, that'll actually benefit Spinazzola because Spinazzola defensively is like a sack of potatoes, but attacking wise he's very good. Whereas Florenzi,
Go on.
Oh,
that is terrible.
Berardi hits an air shot, goes off Soyuncu and then off of Berardi again for a Turkish throw.
He's so good, that Berardi. He's so good.
The Turkish, I think the Turkish have done really, really well so far.
Yeah.
They've been okay.
I was just saying before you came on. Actually, is that it looks like Turkey have got a game plan. It looks like they're allowing the Italians onto them, and then them trying to hit the Italians on the counter attack.
I need to find out one thing, so I'm going to mute myself for 2 seconds. I need to hear what this walloper is saying.
No worries, mate. No worries.
Doug, can I ask what you're eating?
Oh, what's that?
What are you eating?
It's a nice lolly, isn't it?
It's a nice lolly. Yeah. I've come to the conclusion if it doesn't come home Turkey are winning it, says LCFC Boya. That's because of Soyuncu. Will it be like Euro 2004 where the winner is the least expected one? Who knows? Who knows, does? Who knows?
That was just, with that, I remember watching that vividly as well, with obviously Euro 2004. And that was just, it was like a fairy tale, obviously, but it was just like, obviously score a goal from a set piece normally. I think it was normally a corner free kick or whatever, like a header, and then just defend for your lives and then win 1-0. It was absolutely, it was amazing the way it worked out, but full power to Greece. And obviously, as we know, Portugal on their home turf in that particular Euros were, heavily fancied in that final. But again, they just kept on missing. Obviously, they had sort of almost
space here. Oh, it's over there.
You had sort of that golden generation of Portugal, all the amazing players that they had. Probably, obviously, with like Rui Costa and Luis Figo in particular, they were just phenomenal. And obviously, young Ronaldo as well, who was just coming up. So it was a phenomenal team Portugal had. But unfortunately, Greece the daylight robbery they did in the other rounds they did again. So it just shows any team can win it, but I mean, in all likelihood, there's only about a handful of teams that are likely to win it this time, unfortunately.
Shout out to Hammy HD. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I like how I've kept like the colours of the podcast. Like I've put it like black and green, but obviously when it's like Scotland, England. Oh, Spinazzola. Oh, had a chance to play Immobile in, and he didn't do it.
Definitely a foul. I think that's so far that's been Italy's problem a bit, hasn't it? I think that final ball, or maybe the sort of second to final ball, has just not been quick enough or actually well placed enough.
Yeah,
too much lackluster sort of half passing and waiting for the perfect opportunity.
That's offside, I think. Yeah, it is offside. Ham HD says, should have a Euros background. Yeah, I'll think about that. Lorenzo Insigne here.
Can I just say, having fans back is absolutely amazing.
It is, absolutely.
I look forward to the games in Hungary when it's like a fully on, compact, 100% capacity stadium. Like, that's not going to be fun to go to if you're Portugal.
I know. I think I kind of battered Hungary too much yesterday.
That was all right. Just been listening. The punditry isn't too bad. Or the commentators anyway. They've been fine.
Was it Steve Olsen and Thingme?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm enjoying a beer, says Hammy HD. Well, I've got work tomorrow morning, so I can't enjoy a beer. And 7.3%. I
had 4 bottles of Pepsi Max yesterday. Got one left.
Italy wing plays ain't working. I would agree with that, Diz. They're not working.
Was he?
I
suppose it was backwards, wasn't it?
They need to get the better version of Bruno Fernandes and Jorginho into the game more.
Yeah, he's been quiet. But what I will say, if the Italians get a penalty, Jorginho will take them, I think.
Maybe. But it'll be between him and Insigne. It'll be between those two.
George, yeah. By the way, George, we need to record a golden show ASAP before I get a yelling by Tom, but we'll worry about that some other time.
Yeah.
Here's a chance.
Here we go.
To be
just
fair,
wide.
I wouldn't rule out Immobile getting taking the penalties either, because he's got a brilliant record for Lazio. To be fair,
great play
I
from
doubt he's going to
Berardi.
get a lot next season.
Keeper had it covered though. Keeper had it covered. Immobile heads wide, but keeper had
I
it covered.
genuinely feel for Immobile next season. I feel for him.
I'm enjoying a
Considering
Carling
he's got
beating out Vindaloo, says LCFC Boya. Enjoy, my friend, enjoy.
I think
Have you seen
Immobile.
who his manager is next year? Have you seen who his manager
Sorry?
is next season?
Sorry,
No.
Sarri's sorry.
Sarri's
Lazio.
Lazio manager.
Yeah.
Immobile is fucked.
I think that's the first time that Donnarumma's touched the ball, isn't it?
It must be. Must be.
It is, yeah. I'll say this though as well, like the way Turkey have handled it, it's almost identical to how they got to the semi-finals 13 years ago. But the Italians, though, the Italians are finally starting to settle, like attacking wise. This is where it's going to get bad for Turkey.
Just as you said, that Reece, it's exactly the same head coach who got them to the semi-final 13 years ago too.
It is. That's why I said Turkey are finishing second in this group. I think Turkey will get to the semi-finals. And look at like the sheer amount of possession as well. Like the fact that Italy have only had one shot on target from 9 attempts is embarrassing, but nearly 65% possession.
You look at how these two teams are playing, and you just say, "God help Nathan." Like, how are Wales going to do anything against these two teams plus Switzerland?
It's simple. They won't. Wales are going to get absolutely slaughtered by the Italians. I actually like that Italian shirt, to be honest. I really do like it.
Well, the white one or the
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
The white one. I will be buying one.
Here's Yilmaz taking on Chiellini.
Oh.
Donnarumma. That was Turkey's best opportunity so far in this game.
It annoys me that he doesn't have the number 1 shirt.
Donnarumma.
Yeah, even though he is the Italian number 1.
Oh,
that was very close.
If Turkey didn't have a 35 euro man up front, I feel like that back to Italy would be easily exposed by a quick, pacey striker.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said that like a Bastoni or like Bastoni personally for me should be starting this defense.
Absolutely rapid, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Just the way he whizzed past Turkey there. There's Immobile. Oh, I keep getting him and Berardi mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking that.
The one thing Mancini does really well is these inverted wingers. He's inverted wingers the way he uses them very well. Like Berardi, a left-footed right winger, and he uses Insigne on the left-hand side with his right foot.
Yeah. LCFC Boys says get Chig's Under on. What did you make of Under at Leicester? Do you think he? I don't think he lived up to expectations. Unfortunately, he's obviously gone back to Roma. He probably is on the move in the summer.
I don't think he's that good.
Chiellini, Insigne for the curler, and it's straight down the body of Ugurcan Cakir. I'm
genuinely not convinced by Under, and I watch a lot of Italian football. Even when he was playing there, he had moments where he was particularly good, but Zaniolo was so much better. I don't rate King as Under at all. I don't rate him at all.
Do you like El Shaarawy?
Oh yeah, I'm a massive fan of El
Shocking and lazy, says LCFC Boya. Well, there you go then.
He's one of my favourite players that played for AC Milan, like during the early 2012s and all that, like 2010, 2012 and all that. It was a shame that we sold him. I was annoyed that we didn't get him back and instead he went to Roma. I really wanted him to return to AC Milan. But he's so good. He's just unlucky that, like I said earlier on, he's just unlucky that Insigne plays in the same position as him. Because he's very effective as well with dribbling as well. Like he's a very dangerous threat on and off the ball.
Can we see maybe Ugurcan Cakir maybe going to the Premier League?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I will say this though: if he has a very good run of games in this tournament, an offer may get put in by a particular club that I'm not going to reveal.
I'm going to say something really random and weird, but I have to say Mancini really sits that Italian sit.
He does,
eh?
Yeah.
He suits it better than Antonio Conte.
Oh, that was good play. Straight out for a throw. 37 minutes in, Turkey 0, Italy 0.
I genuinely believe this team is actually better than Conte's team from 5 years ago. Even though Insigne is 5 years older, I genuinely believe he's far better in this system than Conte's.
Yeah.
My only concern is and I like Jorginho as a player. My only concern is when he doesn't get into the game as well, his levels dip a lot. And in this game so far, he has not shown enough. This is why Verratti not being in the side is terrifying.
Spinazzola going past Turkey players there. Chiellini, Jorginho, plays it to Berardi. He's thinking of having a shot, and it's over the wide of Shakir's front post.
This is all playing nicely to Turkey's hands as well, though, isn't it? Because really, Italy have had even the best of chances that they've had have all been
they're not taking them. Yeah, they're not taking them properly.
Evening, lads. First of many boring games with some gems chucked in on the side, says John MC. And is that true? Insigne's 5'4".
He is.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a proper short arse.
So I'm a foot.
I
don't think he's taller. I don't think he's. Well, he's not. I don't think he is 5'4", but he is short as fuck.
Yeah.
Just wait to see him on the ball there. Look at him there. Honestly, if I walked past him in the street, I would not see him.
Yeah.
Because I'm about 6'3".
Hi.
But that shot there from Berardi where it went wide, that's generally lethal for him. But he went for power. He should have curled it. I think if he curled that, he would have got top 4.
Turkey's final touch is really letting them down. Another opportunity there. Another opportunity for the wide man for Turkey there to just get on the ball, and he just messed it up.
Here's a genuine question for you lads. Remember how that Ochoa was a standout goalkeeper for Mexico in Brazil 7 years ago? Who do you reckon will be the surprise goalkeeper package? Donnarumma, there's no point mentioning him. That's an obvious one, but do you reckon there's anybody else? I reckon the Turkey goalkeeper might be an interesting one.
I have a good one.
What for clean sheets?
Just in general, stand out, even if it doesn't matter clean sheets, but just stand out performances. I think it'll be these two deserve it.
Shakir's only 25, isn't he? He's very young. He's a very, very young. Right. Klopp's not taking on any international job.
Klopp won't go to any international job, I'll tell you that for starters. He doesn't have the patience.
No. Doesn't strike me an international manager either.
Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, they will not take international jobs. They like to be heavily involved in schedules. There's no way they would. Yeah, they would do it. I think if France don't win the Euros, I reckon Zidane will be the next France manager. I think he'll get I think Deschamps will get the jump.
Insigne, he's going to go for another curler. Plays it to
the ref as well.
Aye, referee's played on because Italy have still got the ball. Spinazzola, and that's away to Florenzi.
When did Deschamps take charge? Was it Euro 2012 or was it the World Cup in 2014? When did he take charge? I know he's been in charge of France for donkeys, but I genuinely cannot remember. I'm going to check because I cannot remember.
Immobile, a good defender from Turkey. Was it no when Dominic was sacked?
Well, I was
After
sacked. He was sacked in 2010. Yeah.
2010.
Didn't Lauren Blanc not take over after that? Because I think he was in the France job after Bordeaux. After he was at Bordeaux, I'm going to check it right now.
Evening, Carl. Hope you're doing well. As we're doing
Didier
Watchalong next Friday, we'll need some guests. Yeah, absolutely.
Since 2012. Yeah, since 2012.
Score. Oh.
Go. Straight down the throat of Ugurcan Cakir. But Italy are starting to get more of the ball, more of the chances.
Chiellini is always extremely interesting to watch as well. Chiellini, because he's always like even we're showing it here, he's sort of gallivanted forward, and
he's such an amazing
sort of
defender.
claiming for a free kick, and then just after this replay obviously ends or whatever in real time, he then obviously as soon as he realised he wasn't getting a free kick, he started running towards the.
Yilmaz is in. Yilmaz is in.
Oh,
it's not a penalty.
Apparently, Martial's been offered to Real Madrid in a season-long loan fee with an option to buy. Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Load of shite.
That'd be very soft.
Penalty.
That'd be very soft.
That's not a penalty for me.
You will get the odd soft penalty awarded in this tournament, though. Like you will get like one or two.
Yeah. Just obviously looking at that replay back, he could have took a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's being harsh, but I think he could have took a shot there. LCFC Boyos in penalty, as is Diego C. Palace.
No way. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Space just whizzed past.
What's he? No penalty there. Everyone's just claiming for it.
No. Oh. It's frantic defending from Turkey, but they're doing really well, to be fair to them. In Zola, Jorginho, lovely. Oh, Berardi.
The issue for Italy is that they're not getting enough men in the actual box. What's happening is obviously Turkey are allowing them to have the ball like long way away from the goal. But then as soon as the ball gets close to the penalty area, where it's almost in shooting range, there's at least 2 or 3 Turkey players that come in and obviously take it off the Italians. And when they've got the ball, because obviously when they've got the ball out wide, there's not enough people in the box. And obviously you've got Soyuncu in there as well for Turkey.
Oh, potential penalty. Potential penalty.
Is he given a penalty? No, he hasn't.
I'm literally looking at Deschamps' record right now as a manager. He's acting like for apparently a near 52-year-old. I thought he was older than that. His record as a manager since his first job as the Monaco manager in 2003, he's actually defensive football or not. He's relatively successful.
Now seeing the replay, never a pen, says LC Boy.
I was right. He replaced Laurent Blanc. He took over after Blanc's failure at Euro 2012. But he has done reasonably well in terms of management. Like his first tournament was obviously the World Cup in 2014. He got the quarterfinals. Then he got runner-up spot in Euro 2016. Runner-up spot in 2016.
Italy are not happy. They're not happy with the referee. They think they should have maybe had a penalty.
Just remember the common thing with Italian football. There's always some form of corruption.
It's not a penalty.
It's all about distance there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all about distance, but not a penalty.
The Italians and corruption go hand in hand. It's why I've got Italian relatives.
So half time it's 0-0. I think I have to say I think we kind of expected this to be cagey, not many opportunities. But to be fair, Italy have had their most moments.
Yeah.
But Josh, do you still see a draw in this one?
That's a handball for me.
I still think it could be one. I still think it could be a draw. Yeah, 1-each definitely was also what I predicted yesterday. You know, this longer this game goes on, the more frustrated Italy will become, and I think the more that will probably play into Turkey's hands. You know, when Turkey have got the ball in certain occasions, they've moved the ball well. Chiellini has obviously been doing very well in the pockets. I think the big issue though is they don't have any pace and the counter attack, which is really
that's me, you, and Josh all got to be 1-1.
I think Turkey needs some pacey players on though, because they can't really counter attack with 5 pacey players. So maybe they're going to take a draw given her in Italy and stuff like that. But I think Turkey are a far happier team, and their game plan's being executed exactly as they wanted it to. So Italy just need a bit more decisive final third choices.
Seamus Moore saying Italy look poor up front. Reece, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. It says all that they had 14 attempts on target and 14 attempts and had 3 on target. Nothing significant. The Turks have had no shots on target. But yeah, I agree. They've just not shown enough really. Italy in terms of scoring, but in terms of attacking wise, they've been a lot better than the Turks.
Probably the best for them has probably been an Insigne chance that went wide. But apart from that, it has been a cagey game, but it's been quite exciting to see the frantic defending from Turkey. A goal for either side will open the play-up, says Diego. Poor finishing from Italy. Turkey's defence is solid. Absolutely, I would agree with that.
For me, they're just not getting enough people into the box. That's the thing for me. They need to get more people into the box, because obviously at the end of the day, Turkey are playing quite a defensive, restrictive game. But you need to, in order to break that down, obviously you do need to get the ball wide often. But at the same time, you also need to get more men in the box, because more people to aim at, rather than just most of the time it's just Immobile in there by himself, trying to fight against about 3 Turkish defenders.
I have to laugh at that. Insignificant attacks in Italy. Yeah. To be fair, that was a good one.
The biggest threat though by far has been Giorgio Chiellini.
Yeah.
From corners, like the guy is getting in such good positions. Like they cannot cope with him. He gets so much space, although that back heel is insulting.
It was. Yeah.
Here's an interesting statistic. Here's an interesting one. Italy have only ever won the European Championships once. Have a guess what year it was?
Well, they made the final in 12. That's the closest they've been to winning it since.
The Euros in 2000. Losing to France.
France.
Oh, losing to France.
But have a guess the exact year they did win the Euros. They've only won it once.
I will say 72.
88?
What did you say there, George?
72.
Very close.
74.
No, you're going way off now.
68. 68.
Yep. The year Man United won the European Cup for the first time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello to this is Luca's life. Hope you're doing well, Luca.
Here's another interesting fact. Italy's starting record is only bettered by the Germans at the Euros. It's only bettered by the Germans. But the difference being is the Italians concede less, but the Germans, obviously, they score more. But in terms of like actual results, the Germans are far better in terms of like picking off early results in tournaments. It's scary how good the Germans are at starting tournaments. That's why I like them so much.
Overall, they've got such a good
to
tournament.
learn. I hope the second half will be better. Yeah, I would agree with that, mate. I would agree with that.
Yeah. The good thing about having the TV muted, and the fact it's in Ultra HD, is Gary Lineker looks so bloody scary as a tan man, even when he's muted. He looks so terrifyingly scary.
Hello, Yeti boy. Hello to Bled. Hello, I have Italy 1, Turkey 0 for this game. I've got 1-1. Italy very often scrape through. Yeah, I would agree with that.
That is true. I don't like the way they've positioned themselves in terms of like that defensive line when they're attacking. You've got the left wing back playing out like as a left winger, and then you've got one centre back playing as a libero, and one playing further forward. It just does not look right at all for me. Like that, they gave up so much space in defence, and I'm like, the Italians don't do that.
If the stadium had been full of both Turkish and Italian fans, we would have bowled by now. For me, so don't let the shocking first half distract you from the fact it's coming home. Oh dear.
The only thing that's coming home is England's players after the round of 16 on penalties. Don't worry. Bruno Fernandes will kill you off.
I don't think it'll even go to penalties. I think we'll lose it. We'll lose in normal time.
You're the only English fan I'll happily accept with on that one.
Yeah,
it might actually be better for us to come sort of. I don't know if that's sort of how the way the draw is going to work. It might actually be better to come second or third to try and avoid to try and get away from all the best teams.
If you come second, I think you play a third place team. I think.
They're just talking about. Find out They're just now talking about the wee onto the pitch.
I'm gonna look up the predictions right now because I should still have my predictions for the tournament, and I'll see where whoever comes second in the one I've done should, if it shows me. Come on.
I think then in that case, I think you'll get a quarter final against someone good from Group F, I think.
Wait, I put Scotland to come second, which is fine by me, but I'm pretty sure. So if Scotland comes second, Scotland would get. They would get no. If Scotland comes second, they'll get Sweden. Because I put Sweden to finish second in their group, I think.
But I think the quarter final is against the winner of Group F, isn't it? If the winner of Group F gets through their second round.
Why is Wales Switzerland in Baku? Whose idea was it to put Wales versus Switzerland in Baku? What's with the RC car? I honestly don't know.
Third place in our group would likely play Belgium, who I've got to win their group, and then I've got Scotland would play Sweden. Both Group D and Group E second place play each other, which means England would play the third place team, I think, in from the Group F, and I've got Germany to come second. That's who England would get.
What's with the RC?
Whoever comes second plays England.
Paul, I'm actually wondering the same thing. It's quite an unusual way to put the ball onto the pitch. They start playing for real once they're through the group play, says Hella. Unless you're France and Germany. Who really don't give a shit who you are, they'll just play. Fun enough, in my round of 16, I've got, these are my predictions. I've got Belgium to play Croatia, Italy versus Holland, France versus Denmark, Sweden versus Scotland, the Spanish versus the Welsh, England versus Germany, Ukraine versus Portugal, Turkey versus Russia to complete my predictions for the round of 16 of what the ties are going to be. Although, to be fair, I haven't actually put my predictions for who actually wins it, so I'll quickly do that now. I thought I did. So, Belgium to beat Croatia, easy. Italy beat Holland. France to beat Denmark. Scotland to beat Sweden.
Wales to beat Spain, Germany to beat England, Portugal to beat Ukraine, Turkey to beat Russia, Turkey to beat Portugal, Germany to beat Wales, France to beat Scotland, Italy to beat France, France-Germany final, Germany to win it. There we go. That'll do. And now we see the ugly that is Robbie Savage.
Yeah, he's out in Baku,
What?
apparently.
It's fucking
Germany
mullet,
would
man.
go
What
out-
is he trying?
Germany would go out in the group if they had to play North Macedonia against his Yeti boy. I think that was a freak result, though, to be fair.
It was a fluke result. Just like France,
Mhm.
just like France losing to Turkey, to be honest, was considered a fluke result as well. There's no disrespect to the Turks, it generally was considered a fluke.
Mhm.
But then again, it's international football. Random stuff happens.
Yeah. I've just talked about. Yes, Jake Britton. I do not know that. How does Savage keep bending up on telly? Probably because he's Welsh. Although wasn't he born? He was born in England, but he does play Welsh. I thought he. Oh dear. Second half is just about to underway. Wales, Switzerland tomorrow at 1:15 on BBC One, and Denmark, Finland.
He's just roasted.
Or
He's just roasted Boris Johnson on national television.
He has, yeah. I saw that. That was quite funny.
He's literally just mentioned. Lineker just asked him. I thought I would just mute myself and then listen to what was said. He literally went to him, "Can Wales get out of the group?" And he went, "Yes, I believe we can." And then he went, "Boris, a reminder: Boris Johnson is watching that Wales are still in the tournament."
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I dig at the fact. Obviously, he said well wishes to England and Scotland, which we don't claim. Like we don't want. You can shove it firmly up your ass, you weasel.
That
I'll say
was
this,
my
though.
thinking as well, Ant. I was thinking he was from Birmingham. Did Robbie Savage play in Europe competition for any club side?
Not in Europe. He never got the opportunity. That's what happens when you played for
No.
Leicester in the 2000s. You're not getting far.
FA has been extremely, and to be fair, a lot of our players are. He played for Leicester once. He kept talking about it on BT Sport.
But did he actually play in Europe? I don't remember
Oh,
them playing in Europe, though, did they? Unless it would have been like the Intertotal Cup or the Cup Winners' Cup at the time, I suppose. Because he did win something right at the end of the 90s.
There is a change, Turkey, and it is the man Cengiz Ünder coming on. It looks like it's Italy making a change as well.
Please be a defender.
So Cengiz Ünder is on for Yusuf Yazici for Turkey,
Interesting.
and the Italian change.
Please be Bastoni.
De Lorenzo is on for
Florenzi.
Florenzi.
Why?
I'm
What is he playing
surprised at that.
Why is he taking off his best? Right. Why is he taking off probably the standout player from so far? Fuck's sake.
I think this is going to end 0-0. I'm going to put that out there right now.
Oh God!
I'll tell you one thing. The only good thing going about De Lorenzo is that scary ass mustache. That might put some fear into the Turks.
Turkey are anti-football merchants, but I'm happy with them both drawing. More chance for Wales, I think, says Jake Burton.
That's an interesting prediction, that. Interesting. I'm actually surprised though he's taken off Florenzi. I thought Florenzi's been fantastic.
Maybe he's carrying an injury.
Possibly, but he might have done.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise substitute, that. I was very surprised at that.
Yeah. But at least it's like for like.
Is on.
Oh.
Ooh. Di Lorenzo.
He's already hurt.
Stood on. It is Di Lorenzo.
Yeah, it doesn't last long.
Go on.
Verratti. I'll get defending from Soyuncu, and Italy will have a corner.
Italy will. I reckon Italy will get a goal soon. I reckon they will score soon, and that's when the game will become very interesting.
Yeah.
What other games do you want to do watch-alongs for? Obviously, we're stuck with time constraints.
Italy.
That's
get the
soft
second half underway, no doubt, with the words of Roberto Mancini still ringing in their ears.
Who's their volume on?
He scored in the opening
Stop,
game
I've got mine on
Josh, I think it's yours.
Soyuncu's been relatively calm this game when called upon.
One no Turkey, says Anthony. What, to end? That would be interesting.
Could happen, but I don't think it will.
You never know.
Presumably, I think Nathan's doing Wales tomorrow, isn't he? On his channel.
I'd imagine so, yeah. So, plan for Monday is I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Scotland Czech Republic game.
So early
here. Yeah. But I will probably do a match reaction.
Do you want to do a match reaction for the big game on Sunday, or do you want to or do you want to do a preview for that instead? What you want to do?
What's that? Oh, for England Scotland.
No, I was saying France Germany.
Ooh. I'll see what kind of Turkey are in here.
Are you joining us on Friday for the watch along for the England game on Rich's channel? He's invited me and you, I think, to do it.
What's that?
He wants to do free England fans and free Scotland fans. Rich next Friday night.
Right.
He wants to do a watch along. He wants to get. I say I recommended getting you on it. I think he's getting Connor, although Connor's
I'm
American.
actually doing Italy. Actually, Carl from the Sam Radio Football Show. I'm actually going to his to watch it, and then we'll be doing it on either my channel or the Sam Radio Football Show.
Oh, nice.
So, he's offside. Took a nap long, no goals, says Cedric Lopez. One will be entertaining, but as a Welshman, 0-0 would be the best result.
I think Wales will go. I think Wales will be a progressive team with 3 draws. I don't think Wales. Well, maybe they might draw against the Italians, but I don't think Wales will win a single game.
I can see them beating Switzerland.
That'd be good.
To be honest.
I generally don't rate the Swiss at all.
No,
I think they're just like Macedonia. They're just there to make up the numbers.
think
What I don't get is,
the
like,
Turkish players winded.
Yeah. My problem with the one thing I've noticed with the Italian team I'm not particularly impressed with is they're playing such a high defensive line with two centre backs. They've got as much pace as Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're far better defenders than Maguire at everything, but it's still the fact that there's such a high line. It's so risky.
It should be fine, shouldn't it, in the group? But obviously, when you get to, if they're going to go to the latter stages, that will be something that obviously a better team will look to exploit.
I think they'll play the Dutch. I think the Dutch are coming second.
Yeah. I
think Ukraine are going. I think
Italy here.
Ukraine will win that group. Yeah.
Oh my!
Through.
Oh my! Go on! Oh my!
Just through.
Quick. Oh, he's not quick enough, though, is he?
Oh,
Useless.
that's the under of Leicester City there.
He's crap. Honestly, I tell you, he's crap.
Just look at, you thought for a moment there he's totally away, but
my grand's 6 times his senior in terms.
Doesn't have any pace, unfortunately.
I think it was Spinazzola he was up against, wasn't it? So it's quite lucky. They were quite lucky, the Italians, that it was him and it wasn't Chiellini or Bonucci in a speed race.
Yeah. So 150 pass from Turkey and 349 completed from Italy.
Yeah.
What a ball! Oh.
Oof.
This match is almost
Italy
the
have got
definition
to
of
be
cagey.
Yeah, Italy have got to be careful though. That's they are letting Turkey onto them just ever so slightly in this half. Although here we go. There's a chance.
Come on.
Berardi.
Oh, he's slipped.
Oh, Berardi.
Oh,
No G. Goal.
That is really unlucky, isn't it? That is so unlucky for the Turkish player.
Locatelli played it in and it's gone off Demiral and it's gone to the net. So Italy lead 1-0.
And he's onside.
Yeah, I'm proud. I've got
onside.
Italian family. I'm glad we're winning.
What?
It was just literally forced at him. He can't do anything about it.
You know what the best thing is about the fact that it was an OG? It was Sassuolo versus Juventus all over again.
Yeah. So Paul's present 1-0 Italy could come to fruition.
I did say 3-2, but it's not gonna happen.
But we did say that the Italians were definitely we definitely did say the Italians look the more threatening for sure.
And they've shown it in the second half. Like the wingers they've played more narrower, and it's been more effective. And the fact that it's Berardi on his weaker foot as well, right-footed cross.
Yeah, I better change the scoreline. Better change the scoreline. I know. See if I can do it here.
Yep. Change it to Geniuses 1, Burger King 0. Yep.
Sprinting away. Go. Good save. Oh, come back. And he's tried an overhead kick.
Yeah, the delusion of a striker to go for an overhead kick so early in the first group game. Do it in the knockout stages when it means more.
Yeah. It was a good save by Cakir there.
Here's an interesting question. Eventually, Mancini will want to return to club football. I don't think he's going to get sacked by the Italians, but I reckon he'll walk away on his own. Who do you reckon will replace him when he decides to walk away on his own?
Allegri.
What?
don't know, actually.
Hopefully it's going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so I can get rid of him from United.
George,
Will
even
they
during
not-
the international thing, he still made us those short reference sites there.
Wouldn't Solskjaer not like take the Norway job?
No, it's
Although, to be fair-
anywhere will do.
Have you seen who their new
But
captain
Alisson
is?
Throw on.
Norway's new captain is Martin Odegaard. Talk about what a shame for the Norwegians, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Got any super? Des Dane says the Atalanta coach will replace Mancini.
That's a very good shout, Gasparini. That's a very good shout.
oh,
I reckon he's.
Oh,
I reckon he's in there,
Turkey!
yeah.
Turkey are through.
oh, that's brilliant. Go across it. Oh, you.
Oh,
Oh, it's just.
oh. Turkey had a chance there to get the ball and they fluffed their lines.
Oh, here we go.
Is
What's it?
man? Oh, good play by Shakir.
It really is stretched now, isn't it? It really is very open.
Is
Oh,
oh, that's a terrible ball. Here's Immobile. Insigne. Is it two? Oh, it's just over the bar that goes away for a corner. But my goodness me, playing into their own down ball there. Shocking ball there to play straight back to the Immobile and Insigne.
too
Mhm.
To be
hesitant
fair, it is
again.
good in the end.
Should have shot.
The,
there
Itali-
time.
the Italians are now in their stride.
Yeah, I don't understand how he's not Netherlands manager Diego, but there we go.
That's why I don't see the Dutch winning their group because of De Boer. They'll get through, but they will not win the group. Shevchenko's Ukraine will win the group.
At least we've seen a goal, people. At least we've seen a goal.
Yeah.
Gee.
I'll tell you this though. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Chiellini's-
I'm looking forward to seeing him under Spalletti next season. Insigne.
Oh, good save. Good. Well, actually, to be fair, Shakir should probably handle that unless it's deflected.
Let's have a look.
That's
Yeah.
quite easy to save.
No, he should be
Yeah,
playing
you can
that.
catch that.
Let's have a look. No, you can see that all the way. Should be holding on to
Should
that.
be saving that. Yeah, should be saving.
A good chance I had quite a decent game, to be honest, bar the unfortunate own goal that went into his net. He's had a very impressive
Yeah.
game.
Mm.
Donnarumma may as well take out whap out a Game Boy and just play Pokemon or something.
Insigne's got a tattoo of 24 on his left leg.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's 24 for Napoli. Is that even a number or lucky number or something?
It's a combination of lucky number and a relative. I think his child was born on the 24th.
Okay.
I think that's
That'll
the reason.
explain it then.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the reason. It's either a relative passed away, or it's the birth of it's the birth of his child.
Oh,
I like the
Verratti
I like
take
his
the ball.
Don't try that.
I like his
Oh.
Under Armour boots though, with the Italian
yeah,
Italian
yeah.
flag on his boots. I think they're really cool.
Oh, Berardi. Oh, Christ. Cool.
It's like Dan James.
Whoa! Fuck, don't freaking go there. Do not compare Berardi to Dan James. At least Berardi's got a brain. Dan James has just got a bloody piece of paper in there with an image of
Yeah,
a brain.
I think it was probably slid there. Frank de Boer gets sacked if Netherlands have poor tournament. Who should be Netherlands manager? Says Shane O'Donnell.
I'll tell you what, though, actually thinking about it now,
Philip
I've sort of
Cocu.
mentioned
Philip
No,
Cocu
sort of
think he
thing.
should take the
Dan
job.
James. I think Dan James is someone that Italy would have to worry about in terms of pace.
Yep.
They would take one look at him and go, nah. I will say this. I think I don't think it's going to be Ten Hag. That'll be later in the future. But I reckon the man that should take the Dutch job is Philip Cocu. I think he has a very good chance.
Soyuncu's just fouled Berardi here for a free kick to Italy in a very dangerous position where Insigne or Berardi can... Yeah. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then please hit that like button.
And also, if there's anything that you want us to discuss at the end of the game, any other potential matchups that are coming up, any player in particular of the game, just let us know and we'll discuss it. We've got the chat on all night, so...
Goal.
Yeah. Oh, good play.
Break. Come on.
Here's Yilmaz.
Oh, that is terrible. Oh, it's live again. Oh, I should have two-footed him to try and get the ball.
He should have done. There's Locatelli, Barella.
Some of the Italian attacks have just been too slow.
Yeah. Definitely.
And obviously, even with the goal, obviously it was quite unlucky with an own goal, but also the fact that he slipped. Obviously, the left back for Turkey slipped, didn't he? Which allowed that space to be created, obviously, for the cross.
Agreed. Say this though as well. At the one thing that's intrigued me about this game so far is the way the Italians have been composed for the whole game. They've not rushed anything. It's been precise the whole way through. It's like
Come on, you got
it's like a combination of classic Italian teams.
And Herbert. Here's Berardi.
Brilliant. Oh, it's just slightly too strong.
I'm just looking at other
Immobile's offside.
Offside, yeah.
I'm just looking at international games right now in terms of results. Japan won 1-0 against Serbia. Kosovo beat Gambia 1-0, and Tunisia are losing to Algeria 2-0. Mahrez and Bunja scored. Very interesting.
Mahrez always scores for his country, doesn't he?
Yep. Although, to be fair, I'm literally just looking at the qualifiers for the Asian World Cup qualifiers, right? Wait till you hear these results. Myanmar 1, Kyrgyz Republic 8, Philippines 3, Guam 0, Cambodia 0, Iran 10, Nepal 0, Australia 3, Hong Kong lost to Iraq 1-0, the Arab Emirates beat Indonesia 5-0, Malaysia lost to Vietnam 2-1, China beat Maldives 5-0. Then you've got Afghanistan lost 2-1 to Oman. Singapore lost 3-0 to Saudi Arabia. Uzbekistan beat Yemen 1-0. And there's no update on the Kuwait-Jordan game.
Disdain says Sad Raja Nangala not you.
Sad Ranjan Nangalan. Not really. He didn't have a particularly good season at Cagliari. He wasn't particularly impressive.
Is he back at Inter?
Yeah, but he's looks like he's going to go out permanently.
Looks like another change for Turkey. It's a double change.
Not sure whether
Ayan on for Ozan Tufan.
Yep.
There's another one coming on. It is... Pretty sure there's another change. Oh, that is Ervan Kaveki is on for Oke Ozulu. Sorry if I butchered Turkish names there. Or stuff there, I should say. fouls in them? Should be. Oh. Italy coming forward here with Insigne. Plays a ball to Barella. Is he going to shoot? He had a chance to shoot there. Plays it instead to Berardi. Berardi crosses.
Oh, what a save. Goal.
Wasn't
2-0.
it? It's 2-0. Immobile.
Oh, what did I tell you? Immobile would only score important goals.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Obviously, when you're sort of with in the case of Turkey, when you're constantly defending, even the slightest opportunity, and obviously someone's going to score. Unfortunately, you'll get tired. Men will get dragged over and over, and obviously in the second half, the floodgates are starting to open. There's loads of space that's appearing, and Italy have taken advantage. That was a very
it was a good save by Cakir, but he couldn't do much
Straight
about that. Great foul, Immobile. Yeah. Spinazzola hit it, and
that's a very good finish.
It's very good finish. Yeah, 2-0 Italy, and probably game over.
Oh yeah. Now I just need another goal, and that'll be.
What did he say to the camera?
Nice.
Don't know what he said.
I said another goal will do me fine. It's alright, I'm proud. Like I said, I'm quite Italian.
Aye. Calhanoglu tried to find Under there, but the ball goes out of play for a throw.
Under may as well be 6 foot. Under.
Yeah. To be fair, it has been coming. There's a lot of people saying that it was. Yeah, it definitely was coming.
They've been far more dominant. Like Italy, as soon as they got into their stride, they just dominated the game, and rightly so.
Yeah. Definitely.
I did say though that Italy would win this game, but Turkey would still finish second, and they will. Turkey will finish second in this group.
Yeah, but the Turks have got a corner here going on now. Calhanoglu to take it. Yilmaz, Soyuncu are all in there. The tip or a kick, apparently Immobile was filled. Yeah, he couldn't do anything about that. It just comes straight up. Yeah, it's a great finish. It's a great finish by Immobile. Oh, I know it's in the even a bit this Turkey. Haven't really shown much. Not really tested Donnarumma. Diego's absolutely right. You've got to beat the first man on the corner. Absolutely.
I'm just getting messages left, right, and centre about the game, and I've literally just said as a response to somebody, Thanksgiving has gone European.
Turkey in here though. Ball. Oh,
Cross it again. Good play.
Yilmaz. Again. Oh,
the brakes on now. The brakes on now.
Box.
Oh,
the problem with Turkey is they have actually had a very decent game. There's obviously that it's the right scoreline in terms of like the fact like Italy should be 2 or 3-0 ahead, but the Turks have actually had a very decent game. They've not been as dominant where it mattered most, and the Italians have been dominant in the final third, whereas Turkey just haven't at all, and it's cost them.
Yeah, hella. There's usually a delay with YouTube apparently for watch-alongs.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh,
Italy ran. Oh,
he was
lucky
definitely
boy.
fouled, that wasn't he?
I think Turkey as well. Like they've got the game plan right tonight as well. Like they have been tight defensively. They've welcomed the Italians' possession. They want Italy to come at them and they'll get the ball. But when they've braked, they've just not driven it enough. And I'm actually surprised that both teams have. Like, Italy have only made one change the whole game. You would expect them to make another one, but frankly, I don't see Mancini doing it. I think it's 3 substitutions as well. You get. I don't know if they've given them 5. Have they given allocation of 5, or is it just 3?
I think it's 5. I could be wrong. Could be 5.
Is it? I generally don't know.
Berardi's through here. Immobile trying a wee trick and it backfired, but came back to him, which was very, very fortunate. Jorginho. Yilmaz keeps running, but the problem is he's not doing enough.
Italy are totally dominant now, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like a game of cat and mouse where Italy are just sort of toying with Turkey. Just like in that passage of play, you saw it where they just sort of passed it back because they saw Turkey had too many men back, passed it all the way back and got it forward really quickly, so it drew Turkey out. So Italy are well on top now.
All the Italians have done is served up a 5-star roasting.
That's definitely a foul. Free kick to Italy.
That is definitely a foul. Yeah.
Turkey's
lacking in midfield. Which horrible shining Euro? Yusuf Poulsen, Alexander Isak, or Rashford? Asked Diz.
Tell you one thing. I'm going to check
Turkey looks dead on their leg.
Oh yeah.
There's another.
Where have you been this whole?
Could be for Italy.
You haven't spoken since half time. Where have you been?
Locatelli's coming off for Cristiante.
Very interesting. Similar position as well.
Mm-hmm. Brian.
There is another thing as well. They have not lost a game in 3 years, the Italians. This will be 3 years now without losing a game, and it's potentially 9 games in a row where they've got a clean sheet. For any team, it doesn't matter who you are, that's scary. Oh, what do you know?
It's good from Mel.
Lads. Hey lads, what do you think? Look at my fantasy team,
Very
boys.
good. Very good.
Immobile, Florenzi, and Donnarumma. my only concern is I need to remove Szoboszlai because he's injured.
Oh, bad ball.
I'm going to make a transfer for for game 2 because I got Szoboszlai. So I've got a 4-3-3. Donnarumma in goal. I need to remove De Ligt because he's also injured, so it's shite. But I've got Pau Torres, Andy Robertson, Florenzi. Midfield, I've got Dani Olmo, Frankie de Jong, Bruno Fernandes. And then I've got Immobile, Werner, and Müller. Müller's my captain. I've got Galache, Szoboszlai, Tierney, and Gravenberch on the bench. I'm about to remove. De Ligt's doubtful, so I'm going to put him on. I might just remove him altogether, but Szoboszlai's out. He's not getting. He's not even in the squad. There's no way, so I'm going to swap him out. But
Jorginho.
and I'm going to remove, even though I like him, I'm going to remove De Ligt. Cristante's decent, but he's not the midfielder I would want as a backup. I'd rather have Tonali, but I do like Cristante.
Diego's saying it looks hot and with humidity inside the stadium. Mm-hmm. That's a good tackle.
Let's have a look. Who do I want? You know what? I might
go
take,
hit it
I
left.
might add-
Yes, good ball.
Oh, what?
Exactly right.
Great ball.
Oh,
good
what
defending.
I'm trying to think who should I add to my team, boys. I need 2 players.
Jorginho's actually a pretty good game, actually.
Which position,
That's
Reece?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add Goretzka's going to be my midfielder on the bench, but I might swap him for De Jong and have Goretzka starting.
30 plus season roll. That is humidity. Kahneman is coming off for Halil. I couldn't see that second name was. They're Voziglu.
Yeah.
Dutch born and raised in Rotterdam, apparently. There we go.
Why won't it let me? I know you're doubtful. I just want to swap you. View defenders. That's one. I've got 5.5 million to pick a defender. No English players. That's consistent. Kimpembe. Nope. He's crap.
Oh, it's rubbish again.
Turkey just lack that flair, don't they? That's the issue for them. They're obviously incredibly well organised, but it's just that sort of quality that they're missing, unfortunately, comparatively to Italy anyway.
I might add Patrick Van Aanholt just for the shits and giggles. No, I'm not.
He could start. He could start at the weekend actually for the Dutch.
It'll be interesting to see who they play. It'll be interesting to see who they play though.
Mm.
You know what? He's in the chat. I'll do this one time only. I'm going to add a Belgian player. I've added Castagna.
Oh, what a ball! Score! Oh.
Even though I do not rate this Belgium team, I'll add Castagna in. But I'm going to put Goretz. I'm going to change my confirm transfers. That's my free transfers used. Now I need to change the team up.
10 minutes to go. Turkey 0, Italy 2. Goals from Demiral, OG, and Immobile. I've got the Italians in a very comfortable position.
I've gone 3-4-3, lads. I've changed it up.
Nice.
I think Goretzka's
Shakir's played a dreadful ball here.
I think Goretzka is.
Insigne is at 3.
Yeah.
It's 3-0.
Oh, I said 3 as well the other day, man. Just remember that. Oh, get in.
That was all the makings of Ugurcan Cakir playing it out from the back. He plays it straight to Berardi. Barella plays in and Insigne just curls into the corner. Fantastic finish from Lorenzo Insigne. And they're to watch for sure.
That is terrible passing out, isn't it?
I might just tweet out for kindness I might just do a generous tweet to the Turks and say the Turks have been stuffed early.
That's very efficient.
Yeah, it's a great finish. Yeah,
I did say that. I am still sticking with it. Insigne is going to be their top goal scorer.
Top scorer. Yeah, I think so. And the Italians will make 2 changes. Insigne is coming off.
Yep. In fact, you know what? Goodbye. I'm transferring you out. Tough.
So Insigne is off for Chiesa, and
Belotti
is coming on for
I imagine it'll be Belotti for.
I hope not.
Immobile, maybe?
Yeah,
He's
Belotti
pish.
for Immobile.
Yeah, it's Immobile, yeah.
This Italy team's scary. They're not fun to play against.
Turkey, dark horse people. Well, they still could be.
Yeah, Belotti's coming on, so's Chiesa. To be fair, like for like subs, which means Chiesa's going to go in the left wing, and then Belotti's going to go in there. They're going to go switch to a they're going to switch to a 4-4-2 or something.
Yeah.
This is actually it's actually very bad for Turkey now as well. They're playing two strikers, but Belotti's just meh.
Immobile and exceptions, because obviously they used to play. Well, they still they used to play in the Stadio Olimpico.
Since this game's over and I've got work early in the morning, I'm going to head on and get some extra whatever sleep I can possibly get before I get up at 2:00 in the morning. So, I'll catch you all later. Enjoy the rest of your. Sorry, I wasn't speaking too much. I'm absolutely knackered at this time of night, so.
That's all right.
I was just here for more vacation and talking, but take it all easy. I'll catch you all later.
Yeah, take care, Josh.
Catch you later. Take care.
See ya. Yeah, I'll just stick with Goretzka, but I'll put him on the bench.
Thoughts on this first game, guys? I think it's been a very good game. Like Italy have taken their chances very well. The Turkey just haven't shown.
I think Turkey have been their own worst enemy, haven't they? I think in fact, I know obviously it's quite easy to say because most times on a goal it does come from a mistake, doesn't it? A lot of the time, but Turkey have been their own worst enemy. Some of the goals that they've conceded, that third one especially, was just catastrophic from the keeper. Trying to play out, and full credit to Italy. Obviously, they've been whilst not incredibly clinical, but they have been efficient in terms of obviously getting the goals when necessary. And it's a very comprehensive. Give Italy a good opportunity to probably finish top of this group, which we all thought would happen anyway. So,
yeah. Reece, Italy have had 24 attempts on goal. Turkey have had 1.
It's ridiculous, mate. It's exactly what I said. As soon as they got into the groove, Italy would just go at them, and they have been dominant. It's the correct scoreline.
Just saw a picture of Chelsea legend Gianluigi Vialli.
Yeah. Asshole as well. He's an asshole player.
Oh, someone's fallen asleep.
That's all right. I would too if my dinner was cooked too early.
What's good for Italy as well, as you can see from these substitutions, they do have good depth as well. So that's obviously very positive that they're able to, rotate even at this sort of early stage or get people off and make substitutions. And like I said, the squad depth is actually quite good.
Good start to the tournament in this many goals. The game I'm waiting for is England versus Scotland, and we'll make our break.
Here's an update for you guys as well. Djokovic is taking the third set against Rafael Nadal.
I'm surprised about that. I was keeping track of it just on my side screen, and
he's taken the third set.
Yeah, I'd never count out Nadal though on clay especially. I'd never, it's one of those things where
definitely not.
Even if he's like match point down, you still think he's going to somehow claw his way back.
That's true. I still think the good thing is
that was naughty from Umut there.
They're both good on clay though. They're both good on clay, so it's actually going to be quite an interesting one. But Berardi as well,
Dash is on.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Berardi.
It was either Wimbledon 09 or Wimbledon 10. I can't remember which one it was. There was one of those ones where Djokovic was quite unknown at that point, and I remember watching him, and I just thought this is going to be an exceptional player. Because his athleticism, even at that age, and obviously with that, as I said, relatively, not well known, his athleticism and the way he covered the court was just exceptional. It was scary to watch. It really was just incredible. And obviously, there've been so many games. I mean, obviously, those three, Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer.
Oof.
So many, beautiful games over the years, and just, where you're flabbergasted by how amazing all three of them are.
Corner to Italy, because Yilmaz defended the corner. I wouldn't say he tried it, but he tried to clear it, and it came off his back foot and went for a corner.
That's why I feel so sorry for Andy Murray as well, because obviously he was in the same generation as three of the best tennis players of all time. He's just extremely unlucky.
Corner from Bernadette.
Tim Henman was much luckier, and he did nothing of the way that obviously Andy Murray did in terms of winning Grand Slams.
Yeah.
I've got 9 points from Immobile, 1 from Florenzi, and 6 from Donnarumma.
Decent start. Can't remember who my keeper is. I think it's Jan Sommer.
That's a shame.
Ooh, that was very naughty there. Barella's just gone really hard on Calhanoglu.
No, it's fine.
Not long ago, and it's been absolutely brilliant.
Better second half, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think it's just been that Turkey have got tired, haven't they? That's been the difference. And I think also, obviously, that just slight bit of fortune for that first goal has really changed this game.
Agreed.
There's Bernadette.
Oh.
Ooh.
I am actually really looking forward to seeing Wales play tomorrow as well. There's the big part of me that hopes they do well, but and I said it's been very interesting, and obviously in particular Dan James. I know obviously again I don't really he was a player who sort of started at United with real flair, or at least potential.
The first yellow card of the tournament has been shown to Caglar Soyuncu.
It's crazy. It's taken about 8 minutes to get a yellow card as well.
But that
no surprise it involves the Italians, but even if they're not getting a booking, it's still funny that it's them involved. But Soyuncu as well, there was no need for him to drive his elbow in there, the clown.
No. Could that be another one, do we think, or not? Because they did score 4 in the last warm-up game against the Czech Republic.
They could score. They could score a 4th. I think Turkey's resolve will be enough.
Yeah, not with a free kick like that. Bernadette, free kick, well out of the pitch.
See, here's a bit of advice to Phil Foden. If you want to have fairer coloured hair, just ask Bernadette for his barber, because he does it properly.
The thing I most remember Bernadette for is when obviously Juventus needed that 3 goals against Atletico Madrid, and it was him that got clipped, obviously for Ronaldo's penalty. I just remember him sort of gallivanting across and then just getting clipped and then falling, and getting the penalty that completed that comeback.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair to Phil Foden, his hair is giving me Ellen DeGeneres vibes.
You know what's so funny? My dad said the exact same thing yesterday. My dad said the exact same thing. He's got an Ellen haircut.
Another yellow card for Halil Dervizoglu.
I think it is interesting. Again, obviously, it'd be obviously the debate sort of raged on Twitter as well, but it is interesting the difference in media reaction to certain players getting haircuts and of that nature and others.
I imagine that's old Pogba though. Just as an example, of course. Man of the match, guys.
For me personally, it's I'm going to give it to Lorenzo Insigne.
I was thinking Insigne as well.
I just think he's been absolutely brilliant on that left-hand side.
I'm going to give
Donnarumma
it to...
had the save to make.
Oh, well, that's funny you should say that, Doug, because I'm going to give him man of the match.
He's only made one save.
One save.
I've seen him in the corner of my screen directing play, and he's done a really good job of it.
Yeah, that inside shot from King is 6 foot under.
Oh, Jesus. King is 6 foot under. I love that. I love that.
I'll tell you who actually hasn't. I'll tell you who's actually had a decent game as well. Manuel Locatelli. He's had a very good game in midfield. Barella has been solid. I thought Berardi had a good game as well.
The left back's a good game. Spinazzola.
He's convinced me. He's convinced me tonight why he should be starting ahead of Emerson. I'll say that for starters.
I think I'm going to go Berardi actually for my man of the match in a genuine way.
Berardi.
Yeah,
Berardi had a good game.
So I think the front three are definitely worthy of a mention. Obviously, two of them scoring, Immobile and Insigne, but Berardi, he was such a threat from that right hand side. I'm sticking with Turkey and Ukraine. I'm sticking with Turkey, Ukraine, and Italy. But obviously, I need to put Italy in there because obviously I'm quarter Italian. But Italy tonight have been fantastic. What a brilliant start for them, and it's going to be another win.
How was he missed?
Great defender, Chiellini.
I'm still sure he should score there. It's brilliant defending. Yeah. I'm sure he should score.
He probably left over the keeper. Would Ciro Immobile in the Premier League ask Nipun?
No. But he could have joined he could have came to the Premier League about 3 or 4 years ago. That time's gone. He's going to be 31 next season.
It's just the Chiellini and Donnarumma. They're just celebrating as if they've just scored that tackle.
That's what you want from your cap. That's what you want from your captain as well.
Yeah.
He's had such a solid game.
Come on, get a fourth. Come on, go faster. Less than a minute. Come on.
If anyone wants a pre-cooked turkey, just go and ask the Turks for a donation.
And that's full time.
That's full time.
My Italian boys are off to a start. I'll take that.
Alexander looks happy to be there. He stood up and was like, "Oh, yeah." But yeah, that was a very good first game, lads. Very good first game. Better second half. Let's say that they thoroughly deserved to win. 3-0 in the end. Demiral, G, Immobile, and Insigne, who was my man of the match, actually. Insigne.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there, guys. But thank you very much for tuning in to the Watchalong. Obviously, I won't be doing as many of these because obviously of work constraints as well. But we will be back next week with Scotland. That'll be really, really interesting. With myself and Carl doing that one. Hopefully get Reece and less than channel.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be in the round. I can tell you that for starters.
George will be back on as well if you're not busy next Friday.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, guys, going to go and leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you have liked this stream, then please hit that like button and subscribe. If you... Yeah, it beat Turkey 3-0 in the first game of the Euros, and I will speak to you later. Take care. Bye-bye for now.